So our next speaker is coming to us remotely, Xia Zhang, who's from AWS, strategist and evangelist, to talk about blockchain and cloud infrastructure. So welcome, Xia Zhang.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to share Fintech and blockchain related information on AWS. So I'm going to talk about how AWS Cloud can support Fintech innovation as well as blockchain operation, and also discuss how we collaborate with our partner, Right Data, Right Date, and other founding members of Blockchain Service Network. So everybody know these days, cloud becomes the new norm for IT. And this is because cloud provides the required security and compliance for IT infrastructure. And using cloud is very easy for any companies to go global just in minutes. And people are using cloud for data-driven decisions, data analytics, as well as AI and machine learning. And we all know also AWS has service with a deep expertise in the financial service areas. So cloud is enabling transformation and innovation, and it is a part of a digital transformation these days. Any financial institutions can better understand their ability to meet regulatory compliance obligations and operating in the cloud. And here I listed some of the areas people are trying to use cloud to improve their business and create more values. Examples are customer experience and more digital channels, high performance computing, data analytics using a new data lake type of approach, and including transforming core systems into cloud and using newer technology such as AI machine learning. And of course, blockchain is also a key area for financial service related innovation and Fintech. So Yifan and Tim already talked quite a lot about blockchain. And here I'm just going to go very simple and straight. So we know the blockchain, the key value is, eliminate the needs for a central authority in business networks. And by using key components like a distributed ledger, consensus mechanism, and smart contract, so we can really build trust. We can build trust in a business network. And I like Yifan's discussion about, point-to-point phone call versus conference call. And here we're basically talking about this type of approach to enable the clear transparency and really auditable transactions for both private and public type of approach. And blockchain is these days really moving from talking about potential to real production type of application, and it could mean many different things for many different industries. And a lot of industries are trying to use blockchain technology and the key three elements for many different types of applications. And some typical examples: fraud detection, identity verification, cross-border payment, trade, finance, and tracking, enterprise blockchain platforms for many different types of enterprise applications, and smart contracts, and such as also startup companies are using blockchain technology to register their initial investment and their stock shares within the company, and also manage like loan applications, insurance claims, and many other stuff. But as we have heard from Tim, people really run into issues with a lot of different challenges with existing blockchain solutions. The setup is hard, it's difficult to scale, it's complicated to manage, and usually it's very expensive. So because of that, actually, we are trying different approaches to provide good solutions to the blockchain community. On one side, Amazon is offering our own cloud services. It's a managed blockchain service. We call it Amazon Managed Blockchain. And on the other side, we are also working with Red Date and working on any kind of like BSN type of approaches to provide additional public services. Because fundamentally, the cloud is trying to address the situation Yifan discussed. We basically provide a fundamental IT infrastructure for people to use. And for AMB, the managed blockchain, this is a fully managed service that can help customers to create and manage scalable blockchain networks using this popular open source frameworks, Hyperledger Fabric for private blockchain network and Ethereum for public. And, I'm not going to go to any technical details, just a very simple concept. Basically, when you use this managed blockchain service, you can quickly create a network, and then you can invite members, you can add your nodes, and then you deploy applications. And basically, the fundamental flow for any blockchain operation. And this AMB, has a couple of good features. It's fully managed, it's open source variety, it's a decentralized approach using our reliable and scalable cloud network. So it provided this integrated service with other AWS cloud services, and it's a low-cost solution. So again, a few common customer use cases, trade finance, tracking, tracing, digital retailers, and healthcare industries, and of course in financial service industries like security, banking, and insurance companies. Those are pretty common use cases. And we have a pretty active customer base for blockchain-related applications. And here I just share some of these, a subset of those customers who use our managed blockchain services, the Hyperledger Fabric version for private blockchain application. And you can see, companies like Guardian, that's for insurance, and I'm going to talk about Nesto and SGX in the next 2 slides. So for Nesto, they are using the managed blockchain services to build their private Hyperledger Fabric network and to track a single orange of their coffees. And, they can track where they produce and where they are storage and many more like that. And then, Singapore Stock Exchange, they are using this blockchain working together with the Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS. They try to build a system to fulfill delivery versus payments, and they can reliable, add new participants and maintain resiliency of transactions without needing any intermediaries. And here I have some quote from them. They say we are working with the AWS to move our existing investments in Hyperledger Fabric to Amazon Managed Blockchain. So with this type of efforts, actually we build a full bunch of partners working together with us, with a good blockchain ecosystem. So here I listed some of the global, we call it a global SI kind of a company, as well as some special companies working in this area. And of course, Right Data is one of our key partner. And then we also support many fintech and blockchain kind of VC efforts. So on the left, I listed a full bunch of financial service, fintech, and different type of ventures, and then as well as crypto corporate ventures. And crypto, currently they are running into some difficulty, and we are understanding that part of their tough business. But on the other hand, like Binance and Coinbase, and at least during their good days, they really taking full advantage of cloud service and infrastructure to build up their systems. And now let me switch the gear and talking about how we work closely with the 4 founding members, especially Right Day, and how we are contributing to this BSN service network. And like what Yifan and Tim already discussed, this is a good approach to present basically a public cloud-like service layer of IT infrastructure to address all private and public use scenarios worldwide for blockchain type of application. And we really agree with this strategy and approach, and we get involved from the very beginning. And currently we are working with Right Day to provide infrastructure both inside China as well as globally for both part of their services. And also we are providing all the cloud related service as both building block and operation management tools. So why AWS? And people really know, we have our largest global infrastructure. Currently, we have 26 regions, 84 availability zones, and many more data centers worldwide. And this is the largest IT infrastructure worldwide. I think the last count we have at least 2 times of more coverage than the second cloud vendor behind us. So we have this distributed system with a lot of operating experience, and the security and the compliance are key elements. We talk about the security is job zero. So we provide many tools with our cloud services in their building components level. And then we learn a lot with the operational excellency and provide all the ISO standards that people need. And then this BSN Global Infrastructure based on AWS. Currently, we are providing this within China. We have Beijing and Ningxia regions, and also we have a Hong Kong region. So Beijing and Ningxia region, we work with our Chinese partners. They operate by Chinese law. So they require all the requirements to operating a data center in China. We have the required, IDC, IRC license, and we provide pretty much the full-blown service that AWS can provide. And it's the same service with the same security, reliability, and scalability in China. And then outside China, we provide already key PCN public city nodes in areas like in Europe, in North America, in South America, as well as in Australia. And this broad network, can further grow as we need. And people probably know we are going to open more regions and availability zones, like in Indonesia, in Southeast Asia, in some Middle Eastern country. And so we will continue to support this with the best global infrastructure. And working together, basically we provide this cloud infrastructure to support this BSN network. And also, we help working together with using our tools to build up management system for BSNs that provides interoperability between different cloud vendors, and also for partnership to build, private BSN products and service, and you can put those on our marketplace to directly sell those to additional customers. So that's just a very quick introduction. And to summarize, I think AWS is here to really help you with the blockchain area of requirements for both offering managed blockchain solution as well as supporting like a BSN type of approach. So welcome any of you to contact us, and we are happy to support you with your BSN as well as all cloud related requirements. Thank you.